Okay, Insidious The Last Key is Insidious 4, but it's still a prequel. So if you want to watch them in order, it would be 3, 4... Actually, no, it would be 3, 4, 1, 2. Did you want to learn more about Elise, the demonologist? If you said yes, then here you go. This film came out like beginning of January, because nothing says welcome to New Year like a horror film. The nice thing is, with films nowadays, you can wait like, 3 months before you can catch it on Netflix? So, you now learn a lot about her background. You learn about her growing up in New Mexico. About the first time she was seeing spirits. About her father abusing her because she's seeing things. And then, of course, she leaves that house, and when she knows, she gets a phone call from someone like, yeah, I've got a problem with some spirits. Okay. The weird thing is, the person who calls is currently a villain in the Arrow, in the Arrowverse. So I'm going, huh. Keep on waiting for a dude to shoot an arrow in his back. But that was just a weird side point. And of course, you stay in the exact same house, having similar issues. The new demon is called Keyface. It actually has like a key finger, which does this really cool like MacGuffin-style attack that I thought was really interesting. I'm not going to say what it does. When you watch it, you go, oh, that's just creepy enough, and then it goes through and you go, it's actually a really interesting way of attacking somebody. And like most of these films, the way that it's done is you get a lot of the muted colors. I like how everything almost goes through like a blue-gray wash. And I like this from both Insidious and The Conjuring, done by the same people, is the idea that instead of blasting music for the jump scare, there's very little sound going on, and you see something. So everything's done, at night. So there's the pan over here with the flashlight, pan back, and you see something. And now when you pan back to the original item, now all of a sudden the jump scare is there, but it's that like I appear in the background, or it's a sudden movement. It's not the loud crash of music. It's enough for that you to go, oh, I see this. Oh, what's that? It's okay, I'm looking at this thing. Oh crap, that's attacking me now. I like that there's not that burst of sound. And that the colors are really muted, it gives it a really great feel to it. Especially when it goes into the further. Again, if you like the previous ones, this is kind of par for the course. It still makes a ton of money because these are low-budget horror films. It's a decent addition to the series. Like most of these, you can kind of skip them unless you want to try to like complete aspects of certain characters. The overall cast is kind of small, which is good. It actually develops characters fairly well for a horror film. Not a bad film. I enjoyed it, but I like that style of film. If you were not a fan of Insidious 1, 2, or 3, then by all means this is a skip. If you liked 1, 2, and 3, this is more of the same. But they've gotten to a point where they know how to execute this very easily and very efficiently. And they know that it makes money. There'll probably be a fifth one. But I will say I'm getting to the part where I almost want to see a crossover between Insidious and The Conjuring. Because done by pretty much the same people, they feel very similar. And you know what? Put them in the same universe. They're filmed in a similar enough style that you could very easily take the two of them, overlap them, and everything would be perfectly fine.